Look at that. Look at that. The mutton is so soft. Oh my gosh. This is just magnificent. Let's go. I just want to be clear, right? Mutton is cheap, right? Right? On this episode of Big Bites, we're on Cherry Street once again, checking out a new spot called Beacon Roti. All right, I know some of you may be familiar with Beacon Cafe. They're still around, but they've opened up an entirely new spot here on Cherry Street, just obliquely opposite Dolce Bar and Bistro and GPL and Agman. Yo, what's up? What's up? Gosh, I can't walk Georgetown anymore. They're always recognizing me. Anyway, yes, we're checking out Beacon Roti. They've got roti, they've got curry. It's in the name. But they've got so much more apparently, and I cannot wait to check it out, and I cannot wait to show you what you can expect if you decide to visit here. But this episode of Big Bites and every episode of Big Bites is brought to you by our lovely, amazing, wonderful sponsors.
Champion brand canned foods by Edward B. Beharry, whether it's chana, beans, or peas, is the perfect ingredient to complement any cooking. Pick yours up today from any leading supermarket. Support local, support Guyanese. Arnie Fresh Purified Water. Drink water and stay healthy. Drink Arnie Fresh Purified Water from Guybisco, and your body will thank you. BM Soat, life too short for driving Brocodong rides, so check out BM Soat auto sales and car rentals for the top ride that won't make your wallet cry. Links to all of our sponsors are in the description down below, so check them out and tell them Big Bites sent you. Let's get back to the show.
And without further ado, let's get into the rest of this episode. In front of us, we have our first curry. First of all, I gotta say, I love the presentation of the curry meal, right? So this is a curry meal. Each meal comes with a curry with the protein. Then you've got two rotis, dal. The two sides consist of chana curry and mango curry. Most places you go, you get like a plate with some rice, some dal, and some curry, and that is it. Nah, they gone up next level. You're getting sides with this now. More curry with the curry. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's go into this roti. And we eat it with hands, people. We eat it with hands. We's Guyanese. That's how we do it, right? There we go in duck curry. Huge fan of duck. I also gotta mention this roti is super tender and fluffy. My gosh, look at this. It's soft, it breaks apart easily, and it's fresh roti. You're getting these roti hot every single time. Let's go into this. All right, what can I say? It's a good curry though. The thing with curry and me trying to describe curry, it's always proven to be very difficult for me because I find that people have their own preferences when it comes to how they would like their curry to be. There's different blends with spices, the curry powders, jeera masala, all that stuff, all the different spices and all that. There's so many different ways to make a curry. I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of flavor going on here. Lovely duck. This is probably my new favorite place to come and get curry. Now, I'm gonna get a couple of the sides into action here. Chana. All right, just delicious. Let me get some of this mango curry going on. I'm gonna try some with the mango curry, just the mango curry alone and the roti, and just give that a try. Oh God, that is just so nice. The sweetness of the mango. I'm gonna take some of this mango curry now, mix it with some of the duck here, and then you're gonna get a whole new flavor experience going on. So a bit of that sweetness from the mango curry, and then you got all the savory umami flavor from the duck curry here. All of those flavors just working together. Also, I gotta mention, The hook on the duck, it's tender. Tender meat. Look at that. Breaks apart really easily. It just falls apart. It's just falling apart. Look at that. The meat is super soft, super tender. I love that. I eaten too much of this duck, and I got like at least 3 other curries to try. And when you mix it with this, it adds a whole new dimension. The flavors work nicely together. Oh gosh. All right, now we got mutton curry. Again, the same concept, the curry meal. You got your protein, you got your 2 rotis, you got your 2 sides, and then you got your dal in the middle. We didn't have any of the dal in the last one, the duck, but we're gonna try the dal with this. So what we're gonna do, let's give this mutton a try. Look at that. Look at that. The mutton is so soft, oh my gosh. This is just magnificent. Let's go. I just want to be clear, right? Mutton is cheap, right? Right? This mutton is pretty interesting. The meat is super soft, but also the aroma is quite interesting. You're really getting that gaminess from the sheep. It adds an interesting dynamic to it. Normally, it could be slightly off-putting to some people, but I kind of don't mind it. It's delicious. It's fatty, but it's really good. Let me do a taste test of this dal. All right, this dal is definitely on the thicker side. It's a thick dal, and if you look upon closer inspection, you can still see a lot of the peas in there still. But yeah, this dal is definitely on the thicker side. You can see a lot of the peas are still in there. Yeah, it tastes good, but I know a lot of people may not like their dal on the thicker side. Oh yeah, I do have a spoon. Thank you, Shaheed. It feels almost like a pea pudding in a weird way, for lack of a better term. I think it's an interesting take, an interesting direction. It tastes great. I like chunky stuff. Usually when I buy peanut butter, I always get chunky peanut butter because I like a little bit of texture, but I don't mind this. So a little bit of that dal, a little bit of this mutton curry, put it together, and delicious. Absolutely delicious. But yeah, the mutton is a bit on the gamey side for me. Great flavor, just a little bit too much of that sheep essence, but I don't mind it. I think it adds its own unique flavor profile to it. But for those of you who may not like your meat a little bit gamey, then you might want to consider the other options. You can also come here and get fresh juices. I'm having Mabi right now, so before we move on to our last curry, let me just wash down the mutton and the duck. Ooh, excuse me. Tasting the sheep. Let's go. Oh, that is refreshing. That is a good Mabi. So many places you go, sometimes you don't get some good Mabi. This is a good Mabi juice. All right, we're ready for the chicken now. All right, this is our last curry. Chicken. We're going a little bit basic now, but let me tell you something. If you can make a good chicken curry, you're good. You're safe. This is a great place to come to if you just want something a little basic, be a little basic Betty. Nothing wrong with a chicken curry. Not all the time you're feeling like being extravagant. Sometimes you just want to get something in your belly. At least if you want something in your belly, get something good. Get some chicken curry on roti, or it's curry chicken. Chicken curry or curry chicken? I'm not gonna start the debate. It's chicken curry. All right, this curry is surprisingly a little bit on the spicy side. I didn't pick up a lot of spice in the last 2 curries, but this curry got a little bit of kick to it. I quite like it. Rich flavor. You've got that classic chicken flavor. So yeah, it's good. The meat is good. The curry is good. The roti is good. It's good. It's great. I like it. Solid. Lovely. Lovely. Now, before we close off this episode, I got in front of me an example of, what can I describe this as? Western food. Yeah, I've got some of their pasta, a little bit of their chow mein, and Surprisingly, this place, as we've mentioned before, this place doesn't only sell roti and curry. They have fried chicken. And, you know, honestly, the possibilities are endless here. They have pretty much everything. So the whole concept that we're going for is like a home kitchen away from home. So practically anything you could want or would want to eat, you can make these orders. But things like this, they would have regularly every day in their restaurant. I got a little bit of chow mein on there. Decent pasta. I think what it is, it's more about having options. Because not every day you're gonna feel like eating a curry or a roti. So some days you might want to shake it up and have a pasta. Then yes, you have pasta that's available. Let's have some of this chow mein. Again, chow mein, pretty standard, gets the job done. If you want a quick lunch, again, safe bets. All right, piece de resistance. This is a huge piece of fried chicken. This is all I gotta say. And it looks similar to, you know, another fried chicken that you might know. All right. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised by this. This chicken tastes eerily similar to a popular fast food franchise's chicken. That's all I'm gonna say. It's tender, the outside is super crispy. I think I found the next best fried chicken you can get outside of a fast food fried chicken, right? This is really good. What? I'm not joking. This is exactly like, not exactly, but it is very close to that popular fast food franchise's chicken. That's all I'm gonna say. Bro, what? Who would have thought that a place that sells curry and roti got possibly one of the best fried chicken you can get outside of fast food fried chicken? This is really good fried chicken. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be coming back here again. If not for the curry, definitely come for the fried chicken. So Beacon Roti, guys. My honest assessment, I think it's a great place for when you want something good to eat at a decent or affordable cost. The fact that they open till about 11 o'clock at night and then they have plans to make it a 24-hour establishment really blows my mind, because I've been saying for a while I want places to be open later. So no matter what time of the day or night I hungry and I want food, I could call in, make an order, and I get my food when I want it. So I can easily see this being one of those places where people can just fulfill a need, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, they have got you covered. All right, remember, follow us on Facebook at MTV Guyana, YouTube at MTV Guyana, as well as TikTok at Big Bites GY. Give us a follow there. Remember, like and share this video to all your friends, family, even that person you may not like so much. All right, until the next episode of Big Bites, take big bites only.